Waiting for Armin van Buren. What's up, IG? You got Dubai in the house? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Today's a pretty big day. It's actually a huge day. What's up, Armin? I see you. I'm actually trying to get you in here right now. It says waiting for Armin. I'm going to try it one more time, okay? I'm going to try it one more time. There you go. Waiting for Armin to jump on.
Yo!
Armin!
What's up, buddy?
Hey, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. Excellent.
Congratulations, man.
Dude, I was saying in the job, like, we're birthday boys. We're celebrating the birth of our channels today together. So how that's so cool.
What have you got lined up? Are you doing anything exciting? I'm sure you have a lot lined up.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a lot of prep, man. Like for the last few months, I mean, just prepping with the SiriusXM team, going through how this is all going to work out because it's 24 hours, 7 days a week. You know, it's a big undertaking, but it's actually since I got my first show with SiriusXM, you know, like almost 10 years ago or however long that was, that's the dream, you know, to get your own channel. So, I mean, what about you? What you got planned, Armin? I know you got
No more sleep, dude. No more sleep. 24/7 in the studio. No, we've got a lot of cool stuff lined up. We just celebrated episode 1000 of A State of Trance. I started a new radio show called the Worldwide Club 20 that will be on the station, obviously. We have a lot of special guest mixes, exclusive stuff with the channel that we're not going to broadcast anywhere else. We've got a super cool playlist with lots of exclusive mixes and yeah, trying to create a lot of unique content. But as you know, it's quite a lot of work to put everything together. But I'm excited. Finally, the word is out. You know, we had to keep it on the wraps for a while till everything was organized and sorted. But I cannot tell you how excited I am. I've been doing radio for more than 20 years. And now it just feels like the right moment, you know, episode 1000. And a lot of people are asking me like, dude, are you going to quit ASOT? Like, what? Quit? We just started, man, you know?
Exactly. I mean, wow, 1,000 ASOT shows. It's so sick. I remember seeing that on your post. Like, damn, 1,000 shows. Because I also think about, when I think of ASOT, it's a full experience, you know? It's not just like a show. It's like you think about your live shows. The State of Trance shows are a big part of it. It's not just the music. It's like the gatherings and, you know, the culture and the history that you guys created. So it's well deserved that you have an ASOT 24-hour show, 7 days a week. You know, I think everybody is just through the roof excited about it, and that's just so awesome. Just congratulations, Armin.
Thank you, man. Awesome. Thank you. Well, I'm excited to listen to your channel, man. What's going on with the remix radio?
It's exactly. It's like the whole point of it's like, you know, remixes it's the backbone of what we do. You know, it's like it's such a large part of our culture, but doesn't really. Of course, it gets to shine, but it doesn't have its own space and time. So that's why, you know, I've been fighting for this channel. And just focusing on the remixes. You know, we have BPM, we have these different stations that are really focused on EDM here, but you know, you hear a remix here and there, but you only hear the ones that are super popular. But like remixes are like what we do. It's like what I'm in the studio doing. I probably make more music remixes than I even do originals. You know, just bootlegs, edits, all that stuff that we have to do for our shows. You know, people don't realize. Before we go on stage, we're not going to play just an original track. We're going to the studio. We're adding our own touch to the drop. We're creating our own remixes for our own sets that no one else hears. So that's what's so exciting too. Just talking about the exclusives is that there's going to be a lot of exclusives like that, and I'll be asking a lot of DJs to give some of those and finally unleash some of those from their sets so that everyone else can hear that too, not just the remixes that are out there in the public, but there's, we all live and breathe remixes, all DJs, all, not even EDM, hip hop, anyone that's a DJ practically is remixing, or playing remixes. So I think for our culture, I think it's a big win to have a whole station for that and to shine on all those remixes out there that don't get to shine.
Dude, I can't wait to hear what you've got planned, man. I'm really gonna check it out. So
Yeah,
excited.
thank you.
How are you surviving the lockdown, man? What have you been up to? Is it like, I speak to a lot of producers, like either they are super productive being in the studio and like super like sporty, going to the gym every day, having a routine, or I speak to a lot of DJs as well who are having a hard time being creative because they don't have the buzz from the stages,
I
How do you
know.
how do you cope with that?
I did go through a burnout phase for sure, because I remember like right when COVID happened in, I think it was in was it March or whatnot. I was on my tour and we got pulled off the tour, so I'm buzzing from the tour because it was the big Neon Future 4 tour around the United States, big production. And I thought like, okay, in 2 weeks we'll be back, you know. I mean, back then I didn't know how bad it was. I mean, maybe a month. I wasn't sure, but
Crazy.
so I was like, okay, I'm gonna get in the studio, use this time, because as you know, Armin, like when we're on the road, 150 to 250 shows a year, we like the schedule's planned. Like for me, when I'm on the road, I'm like, I'm home for 2 days. I got to work in the studio. I got to finish this project, this song, this remix, whatever I'm working on. And so I had that same urgency when I was home, but that 2 weeks lasted, 3 months, and I was still in the studio and I was, working on stuff. And and at some point I'm just like, dude, it's not gonna end. And my brain was getting fizzled out. I'm like, I can't just live down here.
So
So
how's it been for you then? Are you now productive? Are you happy with everything, or are you just excited to go back on the road?
you know what I found? I think through like a lot of this is just a lot of mindfulness, like mindfulness practices that I talked more than I preached more than actually practiced before, because I didn't have the time to meditate every day and do stuff like the cold plunge. Like I have cold plunges downstairs next to my studio where we
What?
just fill it with ice. And Armin, when you come to Vegas next time, we're jumping in the cold plunge. 'Cause I got two of them. I got two of them.
Oh God, is that a
So
challenge?
Armin, trust me, it will invigorate your brain, and we'll work on a new idea together, and it'll be so like it's be so different than what you'd expect after jumping out of that cold plunge.
That
So
sounds like a good idea.
yeah, just cold plunges, saunas, like meditation, and yoga, and that kind of thing, just stretching the body and stretching the brain, stretching your emotions. That's like a lot of stuff is fun.
How long a day do you meditate? I mean, I have two kids, and I'm a full-time dad now, so I get like, if I get 15 minutes in the morning, that's a lot. I really want to shut myself off and meditate for like 15 minutes. But how long do that?
I mean, that's all I really do. I mean, I like to do it at night. So, but my kind of one of my routines is I'll play some. I just got addicted to Call of Duty. I don't know if you're like a Call of Duty
Yeah.
guy, but like I'm on every night, and the one thing that I learned not to do is play and then go to sleep, because your brain is still in like this
Yeah.
fight or flight mode of like trying to survive and not get shot, and it's not good for your brain. So I like try to spend the last hour to meditate. I got my sauna on cooking, so I'll go in the sauna and just sweat and then meditate in the sauna, and then I'm like physically just ready for it, mentally ready for it, and I hit sleep, and then I try to get into that REM. You know what I mean?
It's a good idea, man. Oh, by the way, we should give a big shout out to our buddy Dimi. Did you hear the big news today?
No,
He posted it on his Instagram.
is he having a baby?
Yeah, man, they're expecting. Don't you think
Oh
it's
my
exciting?
God. I did
Yeah,
not. I
man,
just
so
guessed because
exciting.
Wow. I need to call him. I didn't check. I haven't checked my social media.
He
Damn.
didn't tell me. He just posted a picture with his lovely wife, and they're expecting. So from this chair, man, Dimi, congratulations, and to his wife, it's exciting.
Jimmy. Wow.
Yeah, right.
Congratulations. This is massive.
I
This is
know.
so big.
I
Um,
know.
wow. I mean that's one thing that COVID does is that it stops you from the busy life and spending more time with family. And now Jimmy's gonna have his
I
own.
guess he's been productive, right?
Wow, I got to give him a call. Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah,
Absolutely
amazing, right?
incredible. So we
Yeah,
I guess us three, we all had a baby, or in a way, you obviously have two kids, but we got our shows,
yeah.
ASOT channel, Remix Radio.
Hmm.
Um, so excited about both of our channels, and I think it's just great. We're bringing more to our community. We're bringing more to new fans and new people, and introducing more to our world because obviously we can't do that at live shows right now. So this is probably the one of the best ways to do that is we're bringing the show to everybody else.
The music doesn't stop when you leave the dance floor. You can just switch
No,
on the radio, and there you go. You know.
exactly.
I'm excited for it too. Well, I'm just like it's a lot of work, but for the fans that have been watching the ASOT 1000 stream, we did a countdown of the 1000 most popular trance tracks, and that stream has been going crazy. So that was kind of already warming up to this big moment. But I wasn't allowed to share the news yet about the state of Armin, so I can tell you I'm excited. And also I see that there's a lot of love for trance coming back. It's always been up and down, but it's definitely going up right now. There seems to be a lot of love for the pure uplifting stuff now, which makes me even more excited.
Absolutely.
It's not the most famous style in dance music, maybe, but it's growing again, and that makes me very, very excited. And I've always had my heart there. So even though I love all kinds of dance music, I'm just so excited that I have the space. If I have anything extra to share, like, dude, when you're coming to Amsterdam, we should do a mix like in my radio studio and do it
I
on
would
your and
love
my
to.
channel.
I
Let's
would
do
love to.
something crazy shit like that. People love that.
Yeah. No, I mean, and we had never even got to talk to everyone about our like my remix of your track, your remix of my track, too. I mean, I still think like it's one of my strongest tracks for my live shows is my remix for Mr. Navigator.
Oh, I love that
Dude,
mix, dude. So
it's
amazing.
I love that sample that you guys used on that one. It brings you back. You hear that
Yeah,
sample, it brings you back to you know,
yeah.
like Prodigy and to like the OG rave sounds that light a
I
different kind of
know.
fire inside of you. You know what I mean?
I love remixing your track, and I think I saw it today actually. It's still on the chart, but I'm so gutted because I could only play like at 10 shows, and then we went into lockdown.
Right, right. I
So
know.
I'm gonna play that later for sure.
Yeah, no, I play that. I play your remix all the time. Um, Definitely virtual. Like
Yeah.
I remember it's one of like my highlights of playing it I would say it has to be one of the biggest virtual shows I've done, the Fortnite one, when I played inside the Fortnite game.
Oh yeah, I heard about that, dude. How
Yeah,
was that?
it was crazy. I mean, obviously I was playing in my house, so for me, like you're playing, and you're looking at a camera, you have to you're expecting your own expectation of what it is. But when you see it, when I saw it afterwards, and I saw like, wow, there's all these people that were in the game, and they're like new kids. I love the fact that there's new people getting introduced to the music. I love that. That like just converting new kids, new people into the love of what we do. That's why I love playing like the multi-genre festivals like Coachella and Pukal Pop and like festivals that you have bands and stuff playing. So then they like go, oh, I want to check this out over here. Let's see what the DJ's got to offer. What kind of music's going on over there. You know what I mean? And
What
just that
what what
first
what
impression.
country do you miss? What country do you miss playing most? Like you can't mention U.S. obviously, but what country are you dying to see again?
Okay. First off in my head, I'm not saying it's my favorite, but first thing in my head, Romania.
Yeah. Oh wow. Why is that?
Untold Festival. Wow. I mean,
Crazy, right?
you know it, Armin. You
Yeah.
know it. You know it.
I
Like
love them there, but you
it's
know it.
such a beautiful crowd. There's the energy so crazy. I just and the that the sight line of what the DJ has, you know, from the stage and seeing everyone. And like, you know, of course, part of my show is like I need to get close to the crowd. So I'm jumping off the stage. I'm running down the middle, you know, trying to like get close with the crowd, you know. And I'm fast because I can get right back up to the DJ booth before the next song ends. I mean, before the first song ends, you know what I mean? Yeah, but I love that crowd.
Yeah,
What about
man,
you,
great.
Armin?
Oh yeah, of course, you were returning the question. Oh man, there's so many. I was supposed to do like a big Lola tour right before lockdown happened, and I hope that's gonna happen again. Well, I can say U.S. right. I miss you guys a
Yes.
lot because I did a bus tour, my first ever bus tour, believe it or not, start of 2020, and I finished right before lockdown happened. So we
Wow.
visited like I don't know, it was like 16 cities, and it
Amazing.
was amazing because I brought a lot of the singers of my last album with me on tour,
Wow.
and we built a little studio in the bus, and the magic happened there, man. We wrote so many great songs, and I love that, and I really love seeing like all the sides of the U.S. It's so much to see, and we met so many great people, but it seems like ages ago. It's like it's crazy. Like I can't believe it's a year ago. Like the last gig I did was Mexico crowd. That's just insane. Can you believe that? A year
Yeah, I
ago.
missed that. I missed that, Armin. The last second of what you said because it just cut out. You were playing in Mexico?
Yes, my last gig was in Mexico, and I'm just thinking out loud that it's been almost a year that I DJed in front of a crowd. Can you believe that? It's
It's
just
crazy.
crazy.
It is crazy. It's like, yeah, I mean, I think I counted it down. I played one show at the end of last year. It's like a social distance show, and we counted how many days was before the last show was 200 over 220 days. I mean, when you think
Crazy.
about that, that's I never thought I would. Like you never think about that. Like this would happen. Like live shows would get canceled like that for so long. It's wild. It's absolutely
Well, I
wild.
think it also shows you how grateful we should be for the fact that, obviously everybody's health is priority number one, but now I guess I've been running like crazy for 20 years, and now that I can't actually DJ, it just makes me miss it so much more and appreciate the fact that I can actually DJ,
Right.
and that
Right.
we can be together, and I really need that. Can you imagine what's going to happen once doors open again?
I
Do you have
know.
any shows? Did you announce any shows already? Any big
Yeah,
shows?
I got a show this Friday in Tampa, Super Bowl, the Super Bowl weekend.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so be masked up when I'm out there, being careful. But I'm excited. And they asked for a 2 hour set, and I'm like, 2 hours, no problem. I mean, for you that's nothing, but for me, it's like I'm used to the 90-minute set, but I'm like 2 hours, not a problem. Like let's go.
All this new
Um,
music lined up, man.
yeah, see, that's the thing. It's like the hard part is like, how do I navigate playing the new stuff that this is a Super Bowl crowd. So I'm like, there's Steve Aoki fans in there, but like I have to assume that there's a lot of people that just want to just enjoy music that they know. So I'm gonna have to be more of a DJ and less of an artist, I think, at this show. And like go, you know what, I want to play these new ones, but I think I need to be playing more of the songs they know, like Pursuit of Happiness, Boneless, and like,
Bring
songs
it
that
on,
are
man.
just gonna, yeah, you know what I mean? So you have to kind of like, sometimes you got to navigate that.
It's like every time I hear that song, like if you drop it or anybody else, I remember I think it was EDC, and I drove back. I think you were on after me or someone else, and I remember it was like I was at the end of the field, and I heard the crowd singing it. I didn't even hear it coming from the PA. I just heard it from the crowd singing it along. That's how big that song is, dude.
Man,
Well
it's
done.
that's the best feeling when you have the crowd totally with you like that. It really is. It's I think there's no better feeling in the world to have that kind of connection. We really are the luckiest guys on the planet.
Absolutely.
Like to do what we love to do. First of all, do what we love to do. Second of all, have this kind of connection with people in this really magical way. I mean, music is such a magical experience that you can't really explain. It's like love. You can't explain love, like why you love something so much, love someone so much. Music is the same kind of magical, like you know, I'll sacrifice everything for it, for this moment, for this experience, and we're doing this like all the time.
I
We
know, we're
live for it.
blessed. We're blessed.
Yeah, we're
That's
so
right.
blessed. We're absolutely so blessed. It's like so awesome, like to really think about. And I you know, just like you said, this downtime makes you think about that even more. You know.
Exactly. Well, you know, obviously we got to say big shout out to everybody who's been you know, has been suffering from COVID in his family or maybe personally. I think these are really, really strange times. Makes you appreciate more. I hope everybody's out there watching us safe. Can't wait to party with you guys again. We just announced, if you're just joining us, we just announced the fact that there's a brand new station coming. Not one, just two.
That's right. That's
One
right.
by Steve Aoki and one by myself, Armin Van Buren, and I really can't wait to start 24/7 Steve Aoki, Armin Van Buren, and we're excited, guys. Can't wait. SiriusXM, bring it
Absolutely.
on.
Let's go. Let's go. Armin, lots of love to you, brother.
Thank you.
I'll
I'm going to
talk to you
put my
soon,
kids
man.
to bed, believe it or not.
Yeah, yeah, because I'm like kind of waking up for the day. I mean, it is like it's like evening for you. So, yeah,
It's what is it? 8:24 here. So yeah, I gotta read bedtime stories now, believe it or not.
that's awesome. You might have to like record that for me. I might have to use that as a sample.
I have to learn, man, but it's the best feeling ever. Trust me, it's the best
That's
feeling
so
ever.
awesome, Armin. Yeah, that's
Hey
really cool.
man, really, really good catching up. Let's catch up soon, right?
Definitely, definitely, Armin. All right,
Stay
brother.
safe.
Okay, you too, brother.
Take care.
Bye.